following show is paid programming and does not necessarily express the views and opinions of Urban Broadcast Media and its subsidiaries.
Thank you for listening to UBM Praise.
Let's go. Sir Walter Jones. Who is it? Sir Walter Jones. What's his name? Sir Walter Jones. Whose show is this? Sir Walter Jones. Who is it? Sir Walter Jones. Say it again. Sir Walter Jones. Who you with? Sir Walter Jones. One more again. Sir Walter Jones.
The Sir Walter Jones Show. Co-host Alvin Carter. We are a Christian talk show in where we tackle all the hot topics in a believer's walk. Monday is Men's Night. The Men's Chronicles, a woman's guide to men.
Sir Walter Jones. Who is it? Sir Walter Jones. What's his name? Sir Walter Jones. Whose show is this? Sir Walter Jones. Who is it? Sir Walter Jones. Say it again. Sir Walter Jones. Who you with? Sir Walter Jones. One more again. Sir Walter Jones.
Today is Monday, and that means it's the Men Chronicles, a women's guide to men. No, we are not from Mars, but we are from homes that raise us correctly and, more importantly, godly. Get to know us a little better in the Men's Chronicles, right here on the Sir Walter Jones Show.
Hello, everybody. Sir Walter, the Sir Walter Jones Show. I am he. It is Monday. Men's Chronicles, Women's Guide to Men. Man, I tell you, it's February 1st. Happy February 1st. It is the first day y'all going to hear about a whole bunch of famous black people for the next 29 days. Black History Month kick off today. And, Martin Luther King's name going to be called more than the name of Jesus in some of y'all's houses. Trust me on this. I know. Happens every year. You might hear Ralph Abernathy and maybe even what's his name, Jackson, and his cohorts. All of those names could be come up. They're going to come up. You might even hear Sir Jonah Truth every now and then. Then again, these millenniums don't know who she is, so I don't know if you're going to hear about her. But I tell you, I got a wonderful show here. It's called Passive Men versus Aggressive Women. Passive Men versus Aggressive Women. Everybody out there, y'all know somebody in your house, among your friends. On Facebook, you see a whole lot of aggressive and passiveness on Facebook. More aggressive than passive, by the way. What is it about these situations here that cause men and women to agree to disagree? We're going to talk about it today. Just going to be here for about an hour today. Got to leave and go do some stuff. But, we're here every day, so don't worry. You can catch us on ubmnetworks.com. Just go to the praise link. We're here every day from 4 to 6 p.m. You missed the show? No problem. All our shows are recorded. You go to Spreaker.com. I said it right. Spreaker. Spreaker.com. And you can hear every show we ever did is up there right now. Go there and check us out if you're not already there. But before I begin, I got a wonderful guest here. He's a long time friend. He looked at my face. He said, "You're Jones." I said, "How you know?" You just look at the head. Yeah. Got the great Gerald Hall is here. He's a man of our time. He's and of our town, Chicago, Illinois.
That's right.
Yes, sir. You can't say greatness without saying his name next to Chicago. Hey, man, you've got the production here called Be a Blessing Production. I think it's called, right?
Yeah, Be a Blessing Productions.
Be a Blessing Productions. I think, actually, that's a nice name. I'm digging that. Be a Blessing Productions. And you guys got an event coming up this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This Friday and this Saturday. It's called the Love Triangles Trilogy.
Trilogy?
Yeah, that's right. You got 3 writers telling 3 different stories of relationships on the brinks of collapse.
Oh, wow.
In one amazing production.
Wow.
Hallelujah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
On the brink of collapse.
On the brink of collapse.
Yeah. Whose idea was this?
Well, God kind of gave me the idea as a way of uniting some of our local artists and having us to work together and collaborate and cooperate. Something that don't often happen in Chicago. So we trying to make some history here and get folks to come together and work together.
Can you believe that?
Yes, sir.
That's
yes, sir.
No collaboration.
No collaboration.
No collaboration, especially among church folk. Okay,
Did you hear that?
I'm gonna leave it alone.
Really?
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
heard that.
He telling the truth in the first 5 minutes.
Wow. And he didn't have to take the oath.
He didn't have to take no.
He had to raise his hand.
He didn't have
No.
Ain't no judge in here.
There ain't no judging. We just telling the story. We just telling the story. But we brought together some really talented writer directors. Sitting right next to me, Ms. Beverly LaRue.
Right.
She wrote a story called "Love Me Through My Daddy's Eyes."
Wow.
Well, you know.
That's all right there, man.
Yeah. Love me through my daddy's eyes.
I'm a daddy. I wouldn't want no man loving my daughter through my eyes.
Come on. That's right. As fathers, we don't think anybody's good enough for our daughters.
Right.
And a lot of times, we're our daughter's first love interest.
That's true.
Fathers are their first love interest. So
Right.
if maybe they don't have the right perspective of who the father really was,
Yeah.
they'll be looking for the wrong thing. Okay, I'll stop.
Sister LaRue, why you write that book? Pull that mic down. Pull that mic all the way down. Why you write that book?
The reason I wrote it, the Lord just gave me the inspiration to just focus on relationships and how we perceive the person that we're in a relationship, and how some of the time they can be off if you're not seeing them through the eyes.
They can be
of
off.
the Father. Yes.
Oh my goodness! If you're not seeing them through the eyes of the Father,
Yes.
that's important.
So
The
when she say
relationship.
the father, she's not talking about paternal. She's talking about the father in heaven.
You talking about the Heavenly Father?
Come on.
Oh boy!
Exactly.
She preaching
Wow.
that thing.
Yeah.
God's eyes. That song that
Through God's eyes.
your pastor
Carlos
wrote that song.
Moody.
Yeah.
Through God's eyes. That's a great one. Yeah. Oh man, you know what? They were scheduled to come here and promote a event that's going on this weekend, and then they were gonna go upstairs to the Chris Bay show. But you know what? I think I'm gonna make them hang out here for the next 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna force them to hang out here on this topic.
Lock the door.
Yeah, lock the door.
Lock the door.
Put the guards.
We gonna hang because y'all
Put the guards.
y'all on a good subject. And this guy, I thought that was my brother, but you look so much like my older brother, man. I saw you kiss the young lady outside. I was like,
Man, you ain't.
You showed up ain't my brother now.
Yeah.
Man. Talk about kissing.
Right.
I rose up like that. Boy.
When you ain't going home tonight.
But that's my mentor.
I'm the guest host, Joe Johnson.
Joe, what's happening, man? but yes, sir. We would love to hang out.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good. Eva Cook is on there on the Facebook. It says, "Why do our men naturally gravitate towards aggressive women, and then when they find a humble and sweet woman, they mistreat her?" Wow. This is it has everything to do, I think, with the cause. What's that scientific term about? It's with every action. There is an opposite and equal reaction. Okay, and I think that's what's going on here as it pertains to relationships. I think all of us, as the old saying, hurt people. I think we all are affected by a past relationship, and then we enter into a new relationship. We treat that person by how our past relationship happened.
Well, I have a little saying. I say you teach people how to treat you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, and I want ladies to really understand this. A man will only do what you require.
I was going to say,
If you don't set a standard for me to reach, then I'm not going to reach it.
I'm not gonna reach it.
Okay, because we were made to conquer.
Yeah,
But if you don't give us nothing to conquer, we'll conquer you at your weak point.
that's true.
So if I can get down with you for a burger and fry every week, that's what you're going to get.
Because we look for the simple, direct way to get
That
there.
is. Got to be direct.
Yeah, absolutely.
Men are simple creatures.
We really are. What, you gonna say something?
But we want to please our women.
Uh-huh.
And if simplicity pleases y'all,
But you got to set a standard for us to please.
and you got to make it clear.
There it is.
LaRue trying to say something.
Okay,
Yeah, I like
my thought is, the Lord was giving me about dealing with reckless relationship residue when you have not really been healed.
Stop, hold on, baby. Hold on.
Slow that down.
I'm just
That's a
saying.
controversial corner right there.
Just
Man,
saying.
That's a whole new play, baby.
You got
Sure. Stole it already.
You got to write that
I'm
down.
just saying, if you had a reckless relationship, that residue has not been cleaned up. It's going to spill over into something clean, into something good.
Yeah.
And it's going to mess up a good relationship, and that recklessness is just going to spill over.
Spillage.
Reckless relationship residue.
Wow.
The triple R.
Yeah.
RQ.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There it is. You gave him some ammunition.
All right.
Now put a name out there.
Yeah,
Say,
What your name
make
is?
sure you pay her some
Beverly
royalties on
LaRue.
that.
Beverly.
Yeah. You got a property quarter. Okay.
Bev.
Got a property quarter. Now, passive aggressive behavior is the indirect expression of hostility, such as through procrastination, stubbornness, sullen behavior, or deliberate or repeated failure to accomplish requested tasks for which one is often explicitly responsible. Okay, now this is from the DSM. We quote from them quite often. Yes, it does sound like you. The Diagnostics and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorder describes passive-aggressive personality disorder as a pervasive pattern of negativity attitudes, negative attitudes pretty much, and passive resistance to demands for adequate performance in social and occupational situations.
That last part ain't me.
That ain't you, no.
So the first part is just the lazy side.
Yeah, the lazy. Yeah, that is so true. So you think you passive aggressive?
I have passive aggressive tendencies.
Yeah, you don't have a disorder, no. No, you're well balanced in your
chaotic.
passive passivity.
I'm not disorder. It's just chaotic. That's all.
Absolutely, and I was checking the internet, and I've just seen so many articles on it. Even Dr. James Dobson talked about it, the angry women and the passive men.
Well, JD got one. Oh, JD.
Oh yeah, and many reasons why women can't stand passive men. Why do you think women can't stand passive men?
Well, a lot of people may translate passivity as weakness. Okay, a lady wants you to be able to stand up to her,
Right.
and you are expected as a man. Those are considered manly traits when you're able to stand up and like to say, be the man or act like a man. But those traits can appear admirable.
Right.
Okay, but those traits also have to be put in a setting where there's action behind what the person says and action behind what the person does. You have to understand the purpose as the leader in biblical terms is means the cover. Means to put yourself in harm's way as opposed to allow your family to be in harm's way.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that leader means boss.
Right.
But it does not mean that.
Right.
The leader is the cover, and the leader is the servant. Jesus said, "Who will be greatest among you is the servant of all." So we have to understand that in leadership, there's a servitude to leadership.
Right.
People are willing to submit to your leadership if you've proved that you're going to be taking them somewhere.
And worthy of being a leader.
Yes, sir.
LaRue, do you think that sometimes men are given the wrong label, meaning they're given the term word passive, but many of them are just meek. They may be meek, and what happens is some women mistaking their weakness for meekness for weakness.
Yeah.
And they call them just passive.
That can happen sometimes, and I think they can get confused. And depending on what's going on in the relationship and how the relationship is set up at the beginning, it makes a big difference because then they can work on the passiveness.
Who's the men? The man. And that's if he really is passive or overly passive. I think there's some situations where he have to be passive because it's sometimes a woman could be overly aggressive to where she can get y'all killed. Depending on the situation, she can get y'all killed, and so he have to be passive sometimes to save y'all's lives.
That's right.
And sometimes a woman can't see that.
We can back that up biblically. Abram and Sarah.
Yeah, perfect example.
Yeah.
When he said, "She's my sister."
Yeah.
Because he knew he could not. I could fight, but I can't whoop all them.
I can't.
That's
No.
right. That's right.
That is so true.
So you my sister, baby.
Yeah. Say it. And
And he wasn't lying, actually.
No, they were. He just. and as far as the genealogy is concerned,
He wasn't lying.
He
but,
wasn't lying.
But her role was different. Thank God for nightmares.
yeah. Oh my God!
God
That's a
for
good one.
nightmares.
For nightmares. God woke the brother up.
Come
Hey,
up,
you better
say,
get
don't
that
you-
man's
don't
wife
you
out your
touch
bed.
that
Don't
woman.
you touch
That's
that woman.
He brought her back
He
and
was
said,
like,
"Man, why you
whoa,
lie to me?"
You gonna draw back a nub,
Man,
boy?
I wasn't gonna touch him. God says, I know you wouldn't, but I'm
He was
just
gonna be
letting
the
you know.
first non-Jew circumcised.
Oh my goodness! But here are some ways here. says 5 reasons women can't stand. Number one is the women know that men don't respect anything easily attained.
That's it.
It's a catch-22. They're saying many modern men don't feel the need to put in effort when it comes to pursuing the woman they want. However, they also don't respect a woman who's easily attained. Even if a woman feels a connection with a man and is willing to look past this frustrating, lazy courtship because she truly likes him for him, the man will wonder why his lazy courtship worked. He may even subconsciously lose interest because it was too easy. It's a loose situation. The win-win, though, women need to have more self-respect and not settle for less than they deserve, while men could definitely step up a little to show that they value how special their woman is. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I totally agree. Because I often say that, once you set a standard, a man wants to achieve, a man wants to conquer. We were designed that way.
Yeah.
So if you set a standard, one or two things are going to happen. Either I'm going to walk away because I'm afraid I can't meet that standard, or I'm going to do my best to meet that standard. If I have to jump over walls to impress you, that's what I'm going to be willing to do.
Wow.
If it requires me to date you and not touch you until we get married, if that's the requirement, if I really want you, I will meet that requirement. Okay.
Yeah, all right, Jay. I worked 7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
14, actually.
14. Yeah.
Say,
And it seemed to him as if it was just a day.
Ooh-wee.
7 years seemed like a day when you really love him.
We gotta get this guy back on the show.
Okay, when you really love him.
I think he is my brother.
Yeah, I think he is your brother.
We're going to repeat that.
Yeah, man, that boy good. That boy good.
Wear the wrong hat, but he all right.
Yeah.
I don't have a radio hat on, but I had to have some style.
My man. Now, LaRue.
Come back here. What your daddy is, man.
Yeah, right. Y'all need to swap blood or something to find out. This number 2 says women still want men to take the lead. Is this true?
I believe that's true.
Why do you think that's true?
Because it makes them feel secure. And not only secure, to let them know that they're protected, and it's the foundation that they can still go on and perform and do what they have to do and don't have to worry about certain things.
Yeah.
We don't want to have to worry about everything that's going on in our life.
True.
Just know that you can handle so much of it.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Do the stuff I don't feel like doing.
Stuff I don't feel like doing.
That's what the woman want. They want a man to do the stuff I don't feel like doing.
Whatever that means.
She ain't denied that.
No, she didn't. She was quiet.
I feel like doing this. Hey, baby.
Hey, right. Give him a call.
Honey-do list.
There it is. It says it might seem old-fashioned, but women are turned on by a man who takes the lead, or at least takes notice of him. And I think there's a lot of aggressive women out there who say, I don't need no man to do nothing, on and on and on and on. Okay, but then at night, if you can follow her home, watch what she does. The TV shows that she watched tells you that she didn't mean what she's saying. Okay, some of the friends that she's with, even if she's with all her girls and she try to play that role, just follow her alone. Follow her with some of her really, really, really close, that one close confidant, and she'll cry on that person's shoulder. Okay, yes. And she may not say, "Oh, I miss a man," but the way she acts will tell you that she does desire a man in her life. Number 3 says modern women still melt for chivalry. Today's women still melt for chivalry. So chivalry is a universal thing, right? No matter what your age is, you have to be old school to enjoy chivalry.
Yeah. Well. The thing is, and again, I'll go back to, you teach people how to treat you. If you set a standard, then the person will have a standard to meet. But if there is no standard, then where do I go? How do I know what direction? And sometimes as men, we need to be directed. True. They often say that the man is the head of the household, right?
Yes, sir.
But I say the women are the neck.
Turn that head.
Turn the head any way you want it to go. But if you turn it too fast or you turn it too hard,
you break his neck.
You get whiplash.
You're going to get a crook.
You get whiplash, and whiplash turn around hurt the neck.
That's right. That's right. That is so true. Man, you know.
That was good.
I've been doing it for a little bit. I've been married 31 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, no, ain't no sorry thing. See, I learned how to navigate that storm.
My man, woo!
That neck is a noose. You got noose around his neck.
That boy ain't playing, bro. That's
I'm teasing. I'm talking trash.
Yes,
I'm married
no,
21.
no. Listen, I tell people, I said, getting married was the smartest thing I've ever done.
Wow.
Staying married.
Never heard that.
Never from a black man.
It is. It's the smartest thing I ever did. Mm-hmm. Staying married is the hardest thing I've ever done.
That's a tough one.
Nah, there you go.
You know, because people often talk about the opposite of love is hate, but that's not true. Mm-hmm. The opposite of love is selfishness. And it's our human nature.
When you think about it, that's true.
Our human nature, to live selfishly. We don't want to have to consider nobody else before ourselves.
Yeah.
Amen. We want to do what feels good to us. Ooh. And then here we go. We got to consider somebody else's feeling.
Consider somebody else's feeling.
Consider how it's going to impact somebody else. Oh. So that's kind of hard to come to. And they say, and the two shall become one flesh. That becoming is something else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Becoming is something else.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
Leave that alone.
It's becoming of you. Modern women still love chivalry. Okay, number 4, a woman is a reflection of her man. When a woman is being treated well by her man, and her man is putting effort in to show her how special she is to him, it is reflective in this woman's general aura. A woman who is being treated well by her man has a glow about her. She's happy and passionate, and driven and ambitious. She is a reflection of her man. If a woman has a man in her life who is lazy and passive and doesn't care enough, or doesn't think she's special enough to put any effort, real effort, this woman's self-esteem and self-respect gets damaged. Is that true, LaRue? Man, I'm a poet, didn't know it. Is that true, LaRue?
I believe it's true, because when you see a woman that is treated so very well by her husband, you don't even have to ask her any question. You could just look at her and just know that everything is okay. And she walk in that confidence. She don't have to worry about anything. And she appreciate who she is, because she know her husband got her. Even if they not together, she know it's okay on that end.
Yeah.
And she can walk in it. She's fine.
She's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I agree with that.
What I discovered, Walter, is that sometimes there are seasons.
True.
There are seasons. There are those times when life circumstances happen, and these relationships go through these changes.
Yep.
And sometimes there's a shift, and where your love, it really gets tested, because there's some changes in his attitude, where he may have been this step it up, that guy, but then he loses a job, and all of a sudden his whole thing gets knocked back. That's the time where he needs you to really be there for him.
Yeah.
That's the time where that's the time where you have to adjust the way you have handled him in the past, and maybe take it from a different area, and then be understanding. And then there's another thing. We start a lot of these relationships, we're young.
Right, we are.
We're young, but then we get older.
Yeah.
And things begin to happen.
Oh, boy. And stuff begin to not happen, too.
Yeah. and so those different adjustments and life changes have to be made. And that's what's the blessing about it, because it's always something that needs to be worked on and worked out.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Number 5 is a woman measures her value to you in the amount of effort you put in, or you put forth. I think LaRue was alluding to that.
Yeah.
From a man's perspective, he might think it's awesome that his passive pursuit works. And these men, however, are usually only hooking women with low self-esteem and low self-respect, who don't think they deserve much more than what they're getting out of the man. So I mentioned how texting is an example of a man's lazy courtship, as it can help create false intimacy. Real intimacy comes in different forms, and if a man doesn't care about his woman that much, it will show in the minimum effort put forth. And a woman will realize that she must not be that valuable to him. And this hits home here. Wow. The texting.
Yes, sir.
Okay, hiding behind social media just to give her a quick buzz. Okay, say, okay, now I'm good. Let me move on. And I find out that was the problem with me. And every now and then I still kind of got that. And I'm not just talking about with women. I'm talking about people who are in my life, family and friends. Okay, and I find myself lately when the year came in, I'm calling people more than I ever did last year.
Yeah.
Because but number one, people are dropping dead. Okay, I just had a wonderful dear friend that I was talking with him. No, he called me on the phone and I missed the call. I said, I'll hit him back. All right. And then a week went by and I put a post on Facebook and he responded to the post with a funny thing. I said, oh, that's Johnny. Man, let me call him. Okay. And I picked up the phone to call him. And while I was dialing the phone, I'm reading my inbox from his family member who said, Johnny's dead.
Wow.
Just blew me. This happened just 2 weeks ago. Just blew me away. And so instead of his voice picking up, it was a family member. And that's when I realized a missed opportunity. You know, now, thank goodness prior to that, I was picking up the phone and calling people. But after that, I'm picking up the phone, Doc. Yeah. I want to hear your voice because that might be the last time I hear you.
Well, I think social media and technology has kind of made us lazy in terms of our communication.
It has.
Because he ain't called me yet.
Yeah, we you would go to see people, you would call them, but now instead of calling a person wishing them happy birthday, HBD on Facebook, I'll talk to. You can reach somebody on Facebook quicker than you can reach them on the telephone. They won't answer their phone.
No, they won't.
But they'll respond back to you on Facebook message.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah.
I'd rather text and talk.
That's why the phone companies allow the unlimited phone talking. Because they figured people don't talk on the phone anyway. So let's give them this. But the texting, it's just amazing how we come to. I think
it's like full circle almost.
Yeah.
Because before you wrote letters.
You did.
Now you're in the phone calls. Now you're basically writing letters with your phone now.
Yes, absolutely. But you're not writing them the same way.
Oh no, it's not formal writing.
It's not formal writing, which means we have forgotten how to write.
You're poking.
Yeah, you're poking and you're using ebonics and things like that. So you can't write a letter today.
So
you don't know
how in that sense, how can you establish a proper relationship? If your only form of communication is through Facebook or the forms of social media,
that's what's affecting
which is
the
becoming
norm.
so popular now.
Yes.
With all the dating sites and all. How are you going to date somebody and you the only connection you have is what you type back and forth on the computer?
Sure.
It's affecting the cultural norms.
Yeah.
And it's going to affect in the future how we're viewed historically.
Sure.
Because they'll use a document that's found as a source, even though we don't really know what happened. If we found a letter that's dated 1865, we'll say that this is a credible source because it's authentic, it's come from that period. But who's to say that's a true letter in the first place? But it's considered because of its date and its historical value that it has. What I just said the word anyway. It has value. So years from now, they're going to say the same thing about some of this stuff that they have here because it doesn't go away. Now we have. I purposely try to make sure I still use the proper rules of grammar when I communicate via text.
I do too.
Now, I like it because you can't say I didn't say that.
That's so true. I can't say it. Hey man, give us this event again. When is it? Friday?
It's called Love Triangles Trilogy. It's Friday, February 5th and Saturday, February 6th, 7 o'clock nightly. It's at Prairie State College, 202 South Halsted. And the tickets are $25. It's called Love Triangles Trilogy.
Love
202 South Halsted. What city?
Chicago Heights.
Yes.
202 Halsted,
we
Chicago
got folk
Heights.
from New York.
It's like Balmer Road, Chicago.
Yeah, Balmer Road and Halsted.
Yes,
sir.
Three different writers, man. 3 different stories.
This would be awesome.
Like one amazing production, man.
My goodness. Listen, those of you if you didn't get the address, go ahead and rewind Spreaker. It's gonna play all week long, so you'll be able to get your ticket and be able to make this event. And you heard from one of the writers.
Yeah, Gerald Hall. My story is called Love Who You Love.
Love Who You Love.
You love who you love.
And he's been properly vetted. He's been married for 31 years.
Yes, sir.
I think he got something to say.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. He said it.
Oh, yeah. He's showing up here.
He said it. Hey, Brittany, did you find my Pressure song? You did? Okay. Well, let's play that one for 4:30 if you can. This. Yeah. They're going upstairs to talk with Chris Bass. if you want to listen to them for another 30 minutes, because apparently you realize that they are kind of smart.
Yeah. I mean, worry about that guy, that old vulgar.
Yeah.
Rude.
He a little different, so
he ain't got much sense.
Let me apologize for him right now. Okay,
well, I grew up in the project.
Okay, then you're fine. You're fine. You're good. Which one? Which project?
Cabrini Green.
Oh yeah, you good.
No, that's
you
the
good.
Bougie Project.
Yeah.
I went to Wells High School. That's a whole nother thing.
You're absolutely right.
Absolutely. Yeah, he'll go upstairs to Chris Bates, and that'll be UBM Talk. All right, y'all go up there and listen to them and see what they're going to talk about up there. Meanwhile, we're coming back from another 30 minutes of this wonderful show with the aggressiveness and the passiveness with Alvin C. Carter.
Yes, Midge versus, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll be back, y'all. So Walter Jones Show.
Turn on my phone without being reminded of the lie that I am alone and broken, unsuccessful. And I can't always talk to my friends, 'cause they've got expectations that I may or may not be living up to. I really need to rid myself of the pressure to be someone else that the world has made. Jesus, take from me all the pressure to be someone that you did not create. Help me be me and only see you. Let me decrease in glorify you. God, help me. I thought my intentions were good. Just act like a Christian should and hope that someone watching would approve and be inspired. But if you're not feeling my show, then how far could I go before all of my accomplishments go down in fire? Just 'cause of the pressure to be someone else that the church has made. Jesus, take from me all the pressure to be someone that you did not create. Help me be me and only see you. Let me decrease in glory.
Pressure. Yeah, the great Jonathan McReynolds. I almost forgot his name. Yeah. I raised that boy and I almost forgot his name. Oh, if you're listening, sorry, Jonathan. I think I got a celebrity drop for Jonathan, don't I, Brittany? Find that drop. Go ahead and find it. It's on there somewhere. You see her face when I told her to try that drop?
No, I won't look at it right
like
now.
She had some lemons that just passed on by. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Passive men and aggressive women. Oh boy, we went there. Just a few more minutes. We're gonna talk about this and find out what's going on. Man, what you got? What profound you got to say about this topic? What's going on?
Well, the irony is that you find in many relationships that unbalance of an aggressive woman with a passive man. And she seems so unhappy until that moment he decides to let his manhood rise.
Yeah.
You alluded to it earlier, talking about mistaking his meekness for weakness. Mm-hmm. Usually you'll find that woman who accepts that passive man is a user because she sees him as a tool.
Right.
But he's a user too.
Sure.
Because he equally sees her as a tool.
Mm-hmm. He does.
He equally sees her as a mode of convenience,
Mm-hmm.
or he's tolerating the situation for various reasons.
I agree
whether
with
it's
that.
loneliness,
Yep.
whether it's guilt because he figures something happened to cause them to be together, or he needs the security and safety
Mm-hmm.
because he was raised by a dominant woman, and that's all he knows.
Yeah. That
And
is
it's
so
a
true.
repeating cycle.
Yes.
That's why I was trying to get you to call it what I called it. But
Wasn't going to do it. And we also have songs that kind of represent a lot of the attitudes of both men and women. Brittany, go to A right quick. This is, remember Richard Dimples Fields?
yeah.
And Betty Wright made a little cameo on this song here. She's got papers.
Oh,
Yeah. But we're not gonna play the beginning, play the ending, because then you'll hear Betty White come on. She start talking. Oh, so who you singing to in the bathroom?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something about yourself. Okay, and this is the aggressiveness of the women. Betty White represented the aggressiveness of the women of that time, the 70s and the 80s. It was her, and who did the cleanup woman? Who was that? Is that her
Betty
too?
Wright too.
Okay, and then I think Shirley Brown did a song, and
Don't think about
and
Millie
but
Jackson.
Millie
Don't
Jackson,
throw Millie
there you
out
go.
there. You know, Millie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it seemed like those were the spirit of the time.
And now what's funny, Eve Cook made that posed that question. An aggressive, assertive woman, it is a turn on to me, but it's a complete turn off when you try to use it on me.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, because see, I need to know you're just as strong as I am when we're in the middle of the battle. But if you forget your place in this relationship, then I ain't finna fight you. You got to go.
Okay, go to B. That's your system to show. Oh boy, I tell you.
Now, there's a few TV shows that have that dynamic. Remember Maude?
Maude, that's a perfect example. Maude is the aggressive woman, and Walter, is that his name? Walter, the husband?
I don't remember his name.
Yeah, I think his name was Walter.
Hello.
He was the passive one.
May I
Yeah.
speak to Barbara?
Because every time she would call his name, I say, huh?
Barbara, this is Shirley. You might not know who I am, but the reason I'm calling
Walter.
is because
Yes.
I was going
Just
through
get
my
on my
old
name.
man's
And you know,
pockets
Maud
this
was
morning,
not the most attractive.
and I just happened to find your
She was
name
about,
and
what,
number.
6 feet something? She tall
So
woman.
woman to
Yeah,
woman.
she was.
I don't think it's
Long and
maybe
wrong.
more than fast. And let you know where I'm coming from.
Oh, right. You know that's
Now,
wrong.
Barbara, I don't know how you're going to take this. But whether you be cool or come out
This
the
woman to
bag,
woman, Shirley Brown,
see, it really
1974.
doesn't make any
Esther and
difference.
Woodrow.
Yeah.
But it's
Esther
only
and
fair that I
Woodrow.
let you
Perfect.
know.
Because Woodrow had to always get
If the
drunk.
man you're in
You
love
know, for
with
him to
Even
stand.
is
You old fish-eyed
from the top
fool.
of his head to the bottom of his
Hello.
feet, the bed
May
he
I
sleeps
speak to
in,
Barbara?
and every piece
Hey,
of
Brittany,
food
let's go
he
to C.
eats.
Now, let's
See,
dealing
I
with the
went to
man
Chronicles.
here. Do you think this man singing this song is a passive man, or is he just proving his love to his woman? How much he thinks about her, how much he loves her, on and on.
Oh, he just telling how much he
Huh?
feels.
How much he feels.
Yeah, that's the song of the heart there.
Now, I think some women will look at this and say, I don't need all that.
That's
crooning."
a woman that may not know or have true identity with a good man or has been wounded so much they can't recognize it. A lot of women in hindsight, they want that thug right now, but they look back at the guy who looked like he was weak and mild,
You're right.
and dang, he was a real man.
He was a real man.
He provided,
Uh-huh.
he protected, and when a thug challenged him, he whooped him.
That's it. That's my whole point of him being quiet. He just assessing the situation.
Right.
They don't make him weak.
All mouth don't mean nothing.
Absolutely not. Let's go to D Grit. And then now, Beyonce is well known for doing a lot of these aggressive songs.
Yeah,
She
because they
must have had
sell.
They do sell. It's just an issue. Matter of fact, she speaks for the whole woman race in this song here. Who run the world?
I ain't never heard this.
Well, you might have. I don't know. 2011.
No, I ain't never heard it. See, I would have turned it off right there.
Right there.
I ain't heard a chord yet.
Right. I wouldn't have heard it if it wasn't for my daughter Rebecca. Okay. You know, these songs are for the millenniums.
Okay, there's a chord.
There's a chord.
I take it back. Those are notes. I hear the chord for the note. See, I turned it off.
I know.
Run this mother. Who run the world? Girls. 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 Who run this mother?
Yeah, and this is Beyonce. She wanted something different on her project. She says a mix of different cultures and eras, a new sound, and a message which would give women strength. Okay, let's move on because this sounds like
she had no strength in the elevator when her brother and her sister.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's what we said. We did a show about
her husband and her sister. I mean.
Right. What's that show we did about the?
I don't know.
The women's sisterhood.
Oh, it ain't one.
Yeah, it's broken.
Yeah.
This is a song of superiority. Yeah, it's like white power. This is
female racism.
Yeah, man, female racism. Let's go to Ebrit.
It didn't make sense.
Female racist.
Women running this world don't make sense.
If I said the female race, didn't it? Oh my goodness. This is a classic here. A song written originally by Otis Redding, 1965.
Respect.
The song became a 1967 hit. Sing us the song for Aretha.
What you want, baby, I got it. What you need, you know I got it. All I'm asking.
Sock it to me. Sock it to me.
Yeah, but Otis Redding didn't say sock it.
No, he didn't. This was the cover for the landmark feminist movement. This song here is often considered one of the best songs of the R&B era. And all she wanted was a little respect. So you hear music here, don't you?
Oh, I hear plenty of music.
Yeah.
Aretha gonna have some music.
Yeah.
You gotta do the Aretha Franklin effect.
The Aretha Franklin effect, yeah. Well, it's Black History Month. You're gonna be hearing a whole lot from all these Africans. Man, my butt's gonna be tired this month. Let's go to F Rep. Let's see. A more Destiny Child, Beyonce. She talking about some independent. She in there.
Yes, you do.
The song first appeared on the soundtrack to the film Charlie's Angels and was later included in the group's third album, Survivor. It is also the first single with Michelle Williams and Farrah Franklin vocals. We forgot about Farrah Franklin. Yeah, she's one of them Destiny girls, but her Destiny didn't last.
She's Doom Child.
Doom Child.
Doom daughter. You ain't no Destiny Child, you a Doom daughter.
Doom. And you know, this is talking about the independence of women. If they need a song or I don't know, a national anthem for it.
I am a woman.
Helen Reddy, I think it is. Yeah, let's move on, Brett. Throw your hands over in the air. Now, many of these independent women who were singing this song
are passive.
Absolutely. And they were saying, okay, we're done. All right, let's go. Let me go home to my man because I don't feel like being independent today.
And most of these aggressive women, as soon as they find that man who don't mind taming the roux,
yep,
they conform.
Even
if they are of a different persuasion, if they are lesbian,
right,
you will see that their choice is a dominant male acting woman.
You're right. That is so true.
It's scary.
But it's in them. It's innate.
It's innate.
Yeah. G. Britt. Yeah. I don't want to hear no more Beyonce after this one. Okay, because she talking about some. You know what? You think you something? You
don't know about me.
You don't know about me. Irreplaceable.
You don't know about me. Putting a ring on it got nothing to do with things. That means you greedy.
The song was written by Schaefer Neo Smith, Tor Eric Hermanson, and Makai S. Erickson. You know what? Irreplaceable was originally a country record.
Yeah, I can hear that.
It was rearranged as a mid-tempo ballad with pop and R&B influences by modifying the vocal arrangements and instrumentation.
But the structure is the same.
The structure is the same. Yes. During the production. Yep. This straight country. Oh, I hear it.
Yes.
During the production and recording sessions, Beyonce and Neo wanted to create a record which people of each gender or either gender could relate to. The song's lyrics are about the breakup of a relationship with an unfaithful man, and the song contains a message about female empowerment.
Because that's what sells.
That's what sells. Female empowerment. It's on my nerves.
I wrote a gospel song about female empowerment.
You did?
Yeah.
My goodness, I'm so glad
I did.
Yeah, please don't sing it.
It's a hit.
Is it a hit?
Yeah, I gotta find it. In fact, Rosa Sanders recorded on her very first project. Yep.
Get out of
Jehovah.
Here. Mm-hmm. Wow.
But she ended up having to submit to God.
Okay, bye, Beyonce. Today in history, what happened this day in history? February 1st, y'all, Edward III is coronated King of England. Yeah, that's important. I need y'all to know that.
Edward III.
Yeah, Edward III. And then Elizabeth I, Queen of England, signed a warrant of execution for Mary, Queen of Scots. So much important history. I'm not sure how relevant this is for us today. Let's see. 1942.
February is a month of murder.
Yeah, man. You know, Chicago had more murders.
Yeah.
We had about almost 300 murders in January. We almost doubled from last January.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, let me tell you something. The chief that they just fired,
yeah,
he's sitting at home laughing.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "See what y'all did? See, when you got rid of me, you see the murder rate went up." Mm-hmm. I bet you that's what he's thinking.
Yeah, but it's not like it went down under him. It just assumed it went down.
It's an assumption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now they ain't no head.
No.
They don't respect this guy.
No, they don't. No, they don't respect him whatsoever. And part of the reason that form we talked about, that long form you got to fill out, the police, they're not pulling these kids over. They're not harassing the gangs as much anymore. It's gonna take me too long to fill out this form. So let them be.
It's a double-edged sword.
It is. And the gangs are like, you know what?
Hey,
we can shoot up everybody now because they ain't coming around my neighborhood.
If they under 15, parents are responsible.
Yeah.
Your son just killed 10 people. You serving the sentence with him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Unless you can prove otherwise, that there's a trend in the record that you've tried to modify his behavior and he just went wayward.
What's going on, man?
Aggressive mother raising boys without a father.
I'll get ready to say.
Overmothered, underfathered, and then there's no control because them the same ones that be at the courthouse crying, "Please rescue my baby."
Yep.
And somebody accommodates them because they know how to use that switch that touched the heart of a man who's in power to see that, and then they don't do nothing about it afterwards because she doesn't see her son as her baby. She sees her son as the man she wants.
Yeah,
but she can't touch him.
Can't touch this. Yeah. I said it.
You can't touch this part. Dun, 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 dun.
1964, black students stage a sit-in at a segregation in North Carolina lunch counter. Yeah, 1960.
You don't see that no more.
No, you don't. You better not see it. 1965, Reverend Martin Luther King and 770 others are arrested in protests against voter discrimination in Alabama. 770 arrested.
Now, were they on Magnificent Mile protesting?
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to know where was they walking in contrast to where these other protests are.
Where did they put all those people? Yeah. Today, Clark Gable was born.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Mutiny on the Bounty and Going with the Wind. Great show, by the way. Took you 5 hours to watch it, but still. I think Hattie McDaniel, is that her name?
Yeah.
Won an Oscar for that.
Yeah.
Well, he was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
God bless her soul.
Playing the subservient.
Subservient. Let me tell you, you get on over here. 1902, Langston Hughes was born.
All right. Two roads diverge into a yellow wood.
Yes,
Sorry I
sir.
could not travel both and be one traveler. Long I stood.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, boy. You act like you a school teacher. So that's pretty good, man.
What happens to a dream deferred? Oh, that Langston Hughes, that boy bad.
Langston Hughes. Somebody know my blues. That's Langston Hughes.
Yeah.
I think the who was that? What's that group? That black group. I think they do a lot of black sounds. Black sounds of
Blackness.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna go Sweet Honey in the Rock, but you said Sounds of
Oh
Blackness.
man, they got a project called "Coming to something from Africa to America."
Oh,
y'all go to YouTube and type that in, and all the. You know what? That's who I need to feature. Sounds of Blackness.
Yeah,
Got to do that this
it's
month.
short lived.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Facebook, what y'all saying here? Lady Rochelle Matheny says she loved Beyonce.
Yeah, ain't gonna hold that against you.
I'm not gonna hold that against you. You still, well, you got Similac coming at your ear.
Ooh.
She got Similac. She's still a baby in her 40s. Let's see. Demetria Brand Triplet. She got 3 names, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a woman who is not afraid to speak her mind is incorrectly pegged as aggressive. Bam. Some of us appreciate the silent strength of men. Masculinity is sometimes or something that has become obsolete. When a woman has to be the go-getter and is also expected to be in that sweet and docile role, it conflicts. Choose what you want.
That can go both ways.
Wow.
Because like I said, a lot of times women, they only want you to be that man when they don't feel like doing it.
Yeah. That's true, though. That's true. I think you both are right.
Yeah, you just have to know how to balance it, too. Mm.
You do. But she is right, though, right there. I have to agree with her on that one. I usually don't agree with women, but this one right here, I have to agree with her because I'm kind of scared of her anyway. So.
Yeah, because she's very passive yet aggressive.
Yeah. Don't put them together, though. Don't call her passive aggressive.
But I tell you, if I'm in a fight, I'd call her.
I would too, man. In a heartbeat.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Hold up. Let me call Demetria.
Oh, it's all right. Wait till I come back. I'm going to come back with my people. Watch this.
We come
Bunch
up
of girls.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Facebook. Man, I'm going to quit early. Let me get out of here. I'm tired.
What?
Angela Garrett, how you doing? Blessings to your child. Blessings to you. You know, that's one child I'm gonna have to tag you on where she was directing the choir.
Oh.
You know, I'm waiting to do this director show.
Oh.
I'm bringing in, let's see, the boys from Father Hayes.
Oh, yeah.
I've already contacted them, and they,
Okay.
you know, what's his Shelby? I hit him up. You
Yes.
know, he was ill for a little
Right.
bit. So he says, as soon as he get up to par, he'll be on.
So you, Alan?
Yeah, Alan, that's true.
Maybe we can get Tyrone.
Man. Oh yeah, he's supposed to be on the show. He counts a few times.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day we can get Lonnie in town.
Man, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
Then we can get that little boy.
We can get Ricky Dillon on. I mean, he on me. Yeah, we had to get him on. I don't care what you think.
I ain't say what I think. I ain't say a word.
I reach him out.
I ain't say nothing.
I got UPS. Okay. Hey, Brittany, get me out of here. Because some people think I'm crazy.
I know you.
But you know I am, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, tomorrow is Pink Perspectives. Sitting down and, Tina won't be here. But we'll find something to talk about.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, we had Brittany on the show Friday.
Yeah, I heard.
Man, you had to rewind that show. Brittany did her thing. As that nerd is just, you know, she's very connected to the news anyway. Mm-hmm. So I didn't really have to do much but sit there and look at it.
You don't see it, but I see the antennas pop out of
I
here.
see it too,
when
man.
We ask questions like
That's
my favorite Martian.
My favorite Martian. That's straight up.
See, look at they popping now. Look at
her. She's such a nerd.
Popping right now.
She's a nerd and she's pretty.
Yeah.
You see her post yesterday?
Oh yeah.
You see her post?
Yeah, she ugly now.
She ugly now. Look at her. Look at her. She ugly
I've
now.
been on record to call her pretty, but now
that's one fine little engineer right there. A little cute self. Okay,
she blushing.
Yeah, she'll be back here on Friday. You know, I got so many messages saying Please have her back. I'm like, well, she lives here. Why I gotta have her back? All she gotta do is just scoot her chair over to the mic. Ooh. Yeah, it was a hit.
I got the.
It was a great show. Great show. Yeah. So she'll be sitting right across from me next Friday. We got to find a way to get her a microphone.
She told me she's taking my job.
Yeah, she took your job, Doc. She took it.
Oh, so
and the day that I was getting ready to start paying you. That she took your job.
That's because she's prettier than me. Tell the truth.
And she smell better.
I don't know about that.
You smell, but she smell better. Get it? Broosh. All right, y'all. I think you're crazy. Finally, she hit me on that one. I'm glad y'all didn't hear it. I heard it, and you're fired. Somebody Joe Show.
You have been listening to the Sir Walter Jones Show, where Sir Walter Jones provides you with a biblical perspective on everyday life. Stay connected to Sir Walter Jones at his website, www.sirwalterjones.com. Search The Sir Walter Jones Show on Facebook or follow on Twitter at Sir Walter's Music. Until next time, thank you for listening to the Sir Walter Jones Show with Sir Walter Jones.
Right, Mr. Walters?